Hi, my name is Matt Carlos, and we are using DaVinci Resolve. So last time I showed you guys how to do LUT splitting, which is being able to break a LUT into its contrast, creative contrast, and its color components. What I wanted to show you guys today too is how to really use LUTs properly, because LUTs, you most of the time expect a color space. You have to be operating in that color space in order to get the most out of the LUT and use it properly. I have handpicked some LUTs today that I have to go and use as a demonstration. And just so you know, you can convert any footage that you have into any log curve or any color space in DaVinci Resolve via the color space transform. It doesn't really matter what camera you used or what color space it was shot in. You can convert it into the correct color space and then apply the LUT that way. I know the Premiere Pro users are a little restricted, as the color spaces that they can convert into are a little bit more restricted. So what I would recommend for them is to use LUTs that are for their specific camera model, or use Rec. 709 LUTs following the conversion LUTs that convert their camera's log curve into a Rec. 709 container. So with that being said, let's just jump right in. Oh, also, before we jump in, stay till the end. I have a really cool thing to show you. But yeah, let's jump back into this. So for our first clip, we have a RA C LUT. So I'm gonna apply a color space transform to the first node. We're gonna take it from Rec. 709 because every single one of these clips is shot in Rec. 709. And I can see that in my media pool right over here on the right-hand side of the screen, all in Rec. 709 scene. I'm going to convert this into RA C 4 and then drag that LUT on, and it reacts properly. Now I'm going to do the same thing just to show you guys. I'm going to delete these nodes and I'm just going to apply the LUT, and it just looks terrible because it's meant to be used in that RA C curve. So I'm going to go back, and there you have it. If you want to make any creative adjustments, please keep in mind that you want to make them before the LUT because you have a wider color space to work in. If you make them after the LUT, you will have a lot more restrictions because the Rec. 709 container that the LUT most likely is converting the log curve into is very restrictive because it's smaller. Let's move on to our second clip. We have a Blackmagic Design 4K LUT right here. And I'm going to go ahead and reset these nodes. And instead, we are going to change this color space transform to Blackmagic Design 4K Gen 3 for the color space, and then 4K Film for the output gamma. And then I'm going to drag this over, and it works just like that. And for our third clip, we have a Sony S-Log3 LUT. So I'm going to have to convert Rec. 709 into S-Gamut3 Cine S-Log3. And then apply this LUT to the very end. Let's go ahead and just brighten this up just a little bit so you guys can see better. And there you have it. Looks pretty good to me. All these clips, color graded, just like that, super quick, very efficient. Remember guys, LUTs are used to save our time. This isn't a crutch. In fact, I recommend that people use LUTs so they can understand what's going on by splitting them and then seeing what's really going on with different types of footage. It's better to nail how well you are shooting with your camera and then jump into color grading, because if you can bring perfect footage into your timeline, you'll have an easier time learning the color grading process, as opposed to getting subpar footage and then trying to fix it using your color grading skill, which you don't have, or which isn't developed very well. So about that thing I was going to share with you guys at the very end of the video, I have a website for you guys to use. It's called Fresh LUTs, and this website just hosts a bunch of LUTs that are all submitted by different creatives, completely free. You just have to make an account, and you can search LUTs that are your specific style you want and in the gamma curve that you want to work in, with the type of tint that you, creative tint or creative split toning you want, and that's about it. I mean, I can look up Blackmagic Design Film 4K, hit search, and it pulls up all of these. Now there is some trial and error because not all of these are going to be perfect, but you can go to the popular LUTs tab and just click on that, and the ones that are most downloaded usually are the ones that are absolutely amazing. With that being said, if there's anything I left out, please go to the comments and make me aware of that so I can clarify. I hope I armed you with the perfect information so that when you go shopping for LUTs or when you create your own, you really know how to provide the most value to people or how to get the most value out of the LUTs. Until next time, guys, I will see you later.